Hey guys, how's it going? Outdoor Pursuit here. Today gonna do a little unboxing of the XOP Edge and Mutant saddle. So I've never got into saddle hunting, so this is my first, first saddle. So let's start ripping in this box and see what we can get into. There's a little box damage on it. Surely it ain't messed nothing up, but like I said, we'll hop right into it. I'm super excited. It's getting dark on me, just got back from work. So in the box, you got some attention slips, some instructions. Send with confidence. So looks like maybe some stickers and stuff in there. Got a strap for the stand, it looks like, or a platform I should say, and then another part for it. We have the platform right here. So pretty nice. Needs worked in a little bit. So we got that, and then we got into the good stuff. We got the saddle here. Comes in a nice big old bag. Looks like we got a tether here, or we got two here, don't we? With the Prusix on it. I'm familiar with some of this stuff just because I climb trees, so but I've never got into saddle hunting. I just trim and remove trees, so you get two of these. So that's pretty nice. Use one for alignment and one for your tether. And here's the saddle. And this needs to sit outside for a few days. So wow, that's pretty large. It's larger than the videos and stuff like that. So that should be pretty nice for me. I'm a smaller guy. So let me figure all this stuff out, and I'll get right back to you. But so far, everything looks pretty good, pretty cool, and excited. So let me get some of this stuff set up, and I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys. So it took me a minute really to figure this platform out, but all it was I was just mixing this buckle up because this cord was wanting to go this way, and this one was wanting to go this way. So I'm definitely gonna have to set this a little lower. I'm just kind of messing with it, and I don't have it as tight as I should, but for the first time doing that, I mean, that feels pretty solid. Right here's your adjustment screw. Probably make it even a little bit more solid, it felt like. So, and then again, the two lineman belt, got the saddle on. It covers pretty good bit of your hind there. I'm a small guy, I got a lot of cords, so figure something to do out with that. But this is what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and set this lower on the stand and get my belts on and test it out. So I got this pretty good and tied up here on a tree, and we're gonna camp down. So put one of these bad boys on. Let's see. I'll do it to my D loops, I'm assuming. That on like that. I hope I'm doing this right. If not, it'll work. And then up like this. I feel like I need to be. It'll be all right. Just for the test, y'all can prove me if I'm wrong here, but so. Yep. that's pretty cool. Which of course I'm pretty far away from the tree, but I've never been in a saddle for deer hunting, so that's pretty cool. A little bit tighter. We'll check this tether out. So get tied up to the tree here and put this on. I heard you want about chest to head height, so I'm just gonna throw it up right here. That's two right there. Put this on a bridge. Theoretically, we can let off this pursuit. All right. Yeah, pretty much. Now we got all the weight off of this. So, man, that feels real good. I should have brought my bow back here. Man, that's crazy. You get so many shots off like this. That's the hardest shot right here. I can tell you that now. I almost wondered if it'd be easy to get up here like this real tight, turn around and do something like that. That's way easier than trying to spin all the way around. So, I mean, feels pretty solid. You got your Prusik here. You can adjust, if you want it more on your bottom or more on your back. So, I mean, as of right now, this feels pretty good. I feel like I could sit here for a while, maybe not forever. And I heard if you need a break, you can kind of do one of these things. So just kind of hang out. So yeah, pretty cool. So I've been up in this saddle for probably about half hour, so just messing around, kind of making different scenarios in my head. Like I said, I've never hunted in a saddle, so I don't know really which side a tree I need to be on, and that just kind of comes with the experience. But I kind of got a little bit figured out, place where I want to hunt. So I'm going to flip you around and show you a couple things, and myself as a climber, kind of maybe some extra safety precautions I would do that, could definitely save your life. So I'm going to flip you around here and let's check it out. So here it is. It covers a good bit of that, and I'm kind of sitting up. I'm not leaning back really too much, so the weight's a little proportion, a little weird right now. I'd probably change this a little bit and set it back here, but right now it's primarily on the bottom of my bottom. And then here's the platform, and to tell you the truth, I don't even have that even in there yet, that bolt, and it's holding me good. So and then of course got here, this is something extra I bought, so don't pay attention to that. One of the things I was going to add is, when you put your tether on this tree like this, this is fine, but you also have a couple break points. And one thing to kind of add a layer of safety is your tail end. If you have another carabiner laying around, or even butt tie this somewhere on here. But if this is secure somewhere, and even if your Prusik breaks, or your carabiner breaks, you know, as long as this tether does not break, you'll still be in this tree. Now it's gonna hurt and it's gonna suck, but it's gonna keep you falling. Of course, I'm not very high up. But I mean, you know, use 20 foot up in the stand, a guy's gonna be pretty hurt. So, yeah, not too many complaints so far. The only thing I will say on this, which is kind of hard because, see if I can move around, is when I started messing with this for a minute, this piece, plastic piece, which is on a bunch of climb lines, every climb line that I use personally, and I think they all come like that, but this sheath has actually moved up about here, and it was only covering about half. What this does is cover your stitching. That's an important piece of all climbing gear, anything like that. That's very important to have on that. You know, it's not life-threatening. If it's not, you can still see it's actually, it needs to be pushed down more. But it's just something to keep in mind. And if yours breaks, weathers off, or tears off or something, just check your stitches every so often. I mean, it's pretty important. You don't want to be up here and fall out of something like this. You know, you're going to be pretty hurt. So, yeah. So, pretty cool setup here, though. I love it. I can't wait to try it out Sunday. I mean, so far, I've had light use with it now. Haven't even hunted out of it, but I'd say I probably recommend this. Like I said, I'll give a few months and see what goes. But you get your two lanyards, one being a tether, or you make into a tether. You get your platform, then you get your saddle. So I'd recommend it. Go check them out. I'll keep posting updates on it, and I'll maybe even post a short or something here Sunday, and you know, in the real world, use it. And but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to, you know, like, subscribe, and comment for any future videos. So thanks for watching.